Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Kitchen with your favorite chef, me, Rene. Well, it is 81 degrees on this Sunday afternoon, and it's better than 90 or even 89. So I hope the weather stays like this. I think it is. However, today we are going to have a little fun. We are making some sweet potato oven fries. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is select your potato. Try to get one similar to this. Not the short ones that have the little indents, because when you slice it in half, you're going to lose a little here and you're going to lose a little here. So try to use sweet potatoes that are sort of straight like this, okay? The next step is you're going to cut the tips off here and the bottom. The next step, you're going to use your potato peeler. I use this, I got one in culinary school at Hudson Community College School of Culinary Arts, but I found this one, where did I get this one? At Bed Bath & Beyond, and this one is pretty cool. So the next step, you're going to shave your sweet potato, get it all off, really good, okay, as such. Then after you do that, you're going to cut your sweet potato in half. Remember to hold your fingers like this when you are cutting. It is very, very important. Okay, before you cut anything, I suggest that you sharpen your knives. This is my particular knife from Alazam. I got this on Amazon. It's a really, really good chef knife and very sharp. However, I do not prefer sharpening with the long rod, if that's what you want to call it, because those grooves on it, eventually they wear away. Then you have to get another one. What I did, I invested in this by Winco. It's a combination sharpening stone. I picked this up at Restaurant Depot, but you could probably, and I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. It's really good, and it looks like this. One side is smooth, the other side is rough. This will last you a long time. If you can't find one of those, you can get this rod. This is really good. You can also get it on Amazon. It's by Smith's. Just look for it. You'll find it. It's there. Okay. The next step is after you shave your sweet potato and you cut it in half, it's going to look like this. Just like this. So what you want to do is cut, after you cut it in half, you want to cut this in half again and hold your fingers like this. You don't want it like this and you make a mistake and you cut your nail off, especially if you have long nails. Okay? When holding your knife, some people hold it like this and they be cutting. You're putting a lot of work. Grab it as such. You have more control. I showed a friend how to use his knife, and he tells me, Rene, every time I cut something, I remember how you taught me how to hold it. So we have our sweet potato laying flat, fingers like this, and we're going to cut it in half. And this is hard, of course. Okay, we got that in half. We're going to turn it over, and it's kind of wide here. So you're going to get it maybe an inch thick. And then you're going to cut again, and here's your wedge. Really, really easy and simple. Let's do it again. Have the other half. You're going to hold it like this. And we have a nice wedge. The reason that you want it kind of thick, because when sweet potatoes are in the oven and it bakes, what happens? It shrinks a little. Okay? These, of course, will shrink. Maybe the kids would like to try it. Okay, now, the next step is to put it in the oven, but first you need the seasoning. I'm using my large baking pan, and what I have is a silicone mat that fits right inside. I forget what size this pan is, but it fits right inside, and it helps from your food to stick. Okay, it's made out of silicone, like I just said. What I do, I just put a little olive oil, because I cook with olive oil on it. Now, the next step is to take your wedges, and you're going to place them on your mat, as such. You can arrange them any way you want. It does not matter. Done. Look how simple that was. Now, the next step, if you have one of these brushes, it's good. If you don't, invest in one of them. They're really cheap. I have a little olive oil, and I'm just going to brush the sweet potatoes with it. These wedges. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, I hope everybody's having a good summer, because I got 2.5 more weeks and I'm back to Fairleigh Dickinson University for my last semester. Can't wait. Have you heard anybody say they can't wait to go back to school? Like a little kid, huh? Okay. So I brush each wedge with olive oil. That's going to help keep the seasoning on. Here is a little salt. Remember, do not salt like this. Salt like this. High above. Let it rain. Then you're not putting too much on one particular wedge or any type of food that you're seasoning. Then I have a little pepper. Do the same thing. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Look at that. Really, really, really nice. Okay. Now the next step, my hot season. I'm using a chipotle chili pepper. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, this is going to be really spicy. You don't have to use your chipotle. You can just use chili pepper, and it's not going to be as hot. It'll be a little light. Okay. Then I'm going to turn them over. Yeah, look at these are going to be delicious. And it doesn't take long to fix them. And sweet potatoes, as you know, is healthy for you. Okay? So I'm going to repeat the process once again. Olive oil. There we go. There we go. Next step, a pinch of salt. As such. Look at that. It's going to be delicious. What is this? You said it. Black pepper. Hey, you're doing good. You learned it. Yes. Here we go. Some black pepper. We love black pepper around here. And the chipotle chili pepper. Here we go. Boy, oh boy, I tell you. This is going to be so good. Now, you're going to put this in the oven for about a half an hour until they are soft to your taste or your liking, okay? You don't have to turn them over because they're going to cook thoroughly. You know, it's going to go all the way through. Leave them in there for about a half an hour at 350 degrees, okay? All right, since I got that part done, what am I missing? I guess I got everything done. Oh, here it goes. Ah, delicious. Well, folks, here it is. Your sweet potatoes ready to go in the oven. Thank you again for tuning in. And until next time, I'll see you again. Bye.